by what I gave to Alexander. You can hear him panting in the background. It's funny. I think it's funny anyways. Oh wait, no, wait. Got that backwards. Alrighty, good sir. So now we have everything I want right down at the bottom. I'm gonna have so many rounds for this weapon when I finally get it, thank God. I think it'll be worth it, I hope. And I just screwed that up, didn't I? Because I don't got any of the... God damn it. Oh, Tilnak, you're driving my ass crazy. Stop doing that. Freaking making me nuts. There we go. Dropped a buttload of weight. Yeah. So we can give you that now. Give you that. And I don't really care. That looks good to me. So done. There we go. 4957. That's everything I wanted to get rid of, I think. Oh, here's some cans. Alright. Nice. Now we got some good ammo and everything. Whew. What has it been? 1.31 out. Okay. Alright. Now we gotta go report to the mycelium cult. Gonna make sure I have my best equipment on. And see what they have to say. We do now have a password and whatnot to a spot that said do not lose. So let's go see how she takes us sending the people that we did back. Sorry, I feel like I was going to burp, but I guess not. Arena, let's see. Good luck in the operation. About those bunkers. Well, I found the expedition that came to the mountain pass of woes. Oh, great. How are they? Good. Strange, but they're not here yet. Oh, those are great news. Now, did you find the one? Find out what they were sent to find? Yeah, but what was that thing? Some kind of plant or a mutant? From this moment, my lips are sealed. Our society is very secret when it comes to such matter. All I can say is that our entire planet is in jeopardy unless they deliver that object here. They took it out safely. Soon they will bring it here. That is just great. Simply amazing. Wonderful. If you can't even fathom how great this is, but don't you worry. Soon you will understand everything. I give you my word. Stuff gets stranger and stranger. Will I at least get paid? Fine, and I'll go check out the second bunker. Okay, cool. So, mycelium adventure complete. We helped the gentleman build his thing. And, let's head over and go to the second area. I've got the ammo and everything for it. I feel like it. I think we're ready for it. We offloaded almost all of our weight that we didn't need. Oh, damn. I left a whole freaking bunch of stuff in that bunker right at the beginning. Oh. Oh, well, I guess I didn't need it that bad because I didn't remember it until now. Alrighty. The gray-haired captain inhales the tobacco smoke and nods to you, engrossed in his thoughts. His mind is wandering out there in the endless sea. Well, hello, made up your mind to sail to the dead city? Why not? How much will I have to pay for this pleasure? 5,000 for fuel and food. Once on the high seas, we'll set sail, but we need to get out of the bay first. I think I already bartered him down. I think it was 10,000 initially. Here goes nothing. Money isn't an issue for me. Let's go. The captain licks at his fingers, determines in which direction the wind blows, commands loudly to himself, sail southwest and cast off the line. With a level rattle, the boat leaves the haven. Whew. Okay, cool. So we encounter an armed camp right off the bat. Okay. So this map, okay. Seems a little bit bigger. Looks like an island, actually. Up to a certain point. Alrighty. Let's save it. Do a hard save. 5. And I'm going to take a quick break to get up and go to the bathroom and get something to drink. Be right back. Sweet, I'm radiated, encumbered, and hungry. Ah! What's wrong button? Sorry about that. Alrighty. Everything working? Yeah, everything's working. So let's, before we do anything, let's warm up some canned meat. We're radiated as well. Damn, that's a lot of radiation too. Make sure all my stats are good to go. I'm gonna save it. We'll use some cologne and talk to all these fine, wonderful gentlemen. Spritza, spritza. All right. A man with cropped gray hair is dressed as a stalker, but a typical for the men of his profession canvas backpack is nowhere to be seen. He nods at you and talks in a low, hoarse voice of heavy smoker. Oh, I should read all this. Let's see, I usually wait 12 hours. Old man lied. He said that money is for food too and brought you and hungry as well. that is so true. I'm going to have to lodge a complaint at the local Adam lodging complaint box. Made some horchata. Ooh, I love that stuff. Alright, so let's see what you have to barter. Oh, damn. He's got painkillers, BSF 12, and a buttload of rounds. I see we have a newcomer. I'm Cutzed. Did you want to ask something, or did you want to discuss the philosophical matter? I'm moving. Okay, hold on a second. I love the sound of the ocean just as much as the next person, but too much ocean sound is a little too much. You offered to discuss philosophic matters. What are they? Okay, let's go down the list. I have a couple questions for you. How's life here? You see yourself hard, poor, pointless, but free, but you're in for a wild life. There's no government or police here, just a pack of mostly single men who get their kicks from spending their free time amongst frightening ruins for a couple of kopecks. That is so romantic. Another question. What are you doing here? Well, I have some grub stashed. I talk to people, eat, drink, learn about new interesting locations. When I run out of tents, I take my old Geiger counter and set it out on another raid. That's it. Very interesting. Something else? Is there a hotel or tavern around here? No way. People say a mutant opened something of a kind in the neighborhood, but I don't believe it. Who will stay there? And if the gangsters or extortionists come, who will you turn to for protection? Besides, where can you even build a tavern around here? The buildings are radioactive. A bar and a tent sounds stupid. Stalkers have something of a base in the heart of the city, but it's nothing. I see. Next question. Are there any interesting rumors? Very few are left from those who have lived in the dead city before the war, but rumor has it that after the bombing, the survivors set a camp in the outskirts on the other side of the river. There was an engineer among them. Such a weirdo. He tried to encourage the remaining people to go down the local metro. He assured that there was a governmental bunker below, a radiation-free space filled with medicines, medical equipment, food, communications, media. Now, this was quite plausible, but then he added they needed to get down to it as soon as possible because if the radiation poison finished him first, no one else would ever find a way to the bunker because it was operated by a talking computer who would let in only those it recognized by face. Utter nonsense. A talking computer? What next? A talking goldfish that can increase your personal skills? Indeed, thank you for another question. Alright, let's ask about his philosophical matters. Well, Cusk looks you straight in the eye. His look is hard, serious, impenetrable, but if the man wants something from you, you'll never guess what it is by the look in his eyes. How much do you think a man's life is worth? Okay, so you need to have someone whacked up. Up to 1,000 depends on how difficult it will be. Depends on the person. I try to avoid killing when I can. What sort of question is that? A man's life is priceless. It's sacred. I don't like your philosophical matters. Let's not discuss them at all. All right, we've been here in part of this rodeo before, so we're going to say, damn it, I'm radiated again. Okay, so I got to take some rads stuff. You need to have someone whacked up to 1,000. Depends on how difficult it will be. The man's eyes lights up. He tightens his lips curl into a smile. Now you're talking business. Okay then. There's a gang of one guy called Goober walking within the city border. I and many people apart from me have wanted him dead for a while. This piece of shit believes he's the savior of the wasteland. He and his sidekicks wander around, shoot mutants and gangsters, and then pop into our tent city and squeeze money from people for protection and ammunition. Some of the guys here pay him gladly and thank him, but I'm not too happy with it. I know how to avoid mutants and hide from gangsters. Why do I have to pay? I better give the money I saved up to you if you save us from this wanker. What do you say, deal? But I have to warn you that he won't listen to your reasoning. When he sees a stranger, he considers him a gangster and shoots. I think I can deal with him. Wonderful. So Goober and his men usually work in the southern part of the city. Deal with him and return to me for your order. Okay, well, I'll go looking for him. Alrighty, so since we're getting radiated just standing here, and I don't want to have to pop these all day long, because I'm going to get freaking addicted if I do, we'll just take some Rad X and max it out. Alright, now I'm going to save it again. Okay, so this guy's got a beef with some dude out in the wasteland. And what kind of weapons are all these? RPK-74, Rusty AK, Rusty Dragunov sniper rifle. Okay. Let's talk to this gentleman. A short man wearing a dusty working clothes is enthusiastically examining you with a sly squint. He stops when he finally realizes that you are also looking at him. This instantly changes the man's behavior. He smiles and waves over at you. Waves at you. Okay. Man, everybody's on stimulants or drugs around here. Welcome to hell, buddy. I'm Leoka the Chipmunk. And you are? I'm just a passerby. Could you answer a couple of questions for me? I'm my own man, Leoka. Why were you staring at me so much? The man waves his hand dismissively and somewhat shyly. It's nothing. Don't worry about it. It's not polite to talk about this kind of thing. Everything is okay. We'll do a speechcraft. Let me be the judge of what is polite and what isn't after you explain everything to me. Success! Of course, with 140 speech. Fine, I'll tell you. I just didn't want to mention it since you aren't local and the non-locals don't really get our logic. I was just trying to estimate how much I could get for selling your clothes when I find your dead body somewhere in the wasteland. Hey, no need to get upset, I told you. You wouldn't understand. Oh, hell yeah. Might as well. That way you don't have to worry about all that later on. Doesn't mean that I'm planning on robbing you or murdering you. Maybe you're like a son to me, but it's just a fact of life. The majority of out-of-towners that come to the dead city without the necessary knowledge and experience meet their maker very soon. Some die because of radiation, some are killed by mutants, some perish God knows why. So that's why I've been trying to decide whether or not it makes sense to see in such a direction you're going to wait a couple of days and then go look for your corpse. And so far my answer to the question is yes, it makes sense. You have some unusual clothes on you. That's it? Happy now? Are we still friends? And if I ever stumble upon your dead body, I will do the same. You're within your right to do so. It's the unwritten law of the waste. Care to answer some more questions? The man stands still for a minute, all the while staring at your shoes with great interest, then shudders and quickly answers. Sure, easy peasy. Why do they call you the Chipmunk? The man winks at you. Because I'm thrifty, not because of my cheeks, that's for sure. Okay. I can go with that. What's life like around here? Well, they survive somehow. I call this place hell, but it's only due to the constant diseases disease outbreaks, mutant beasts, and tons of places with too much radiation. Other than that, it's perfectly fine. Not everyone's cup of tea, but I like it. Sure you do. All right, another question. Because he is nuts. Nice Scott Smith. Oh, what are you doing here? I'm like everyone here, looting in the Dead City, mostly stealing old wires. I sell them to the mutant scrap metal collectors, or really anyone who is willing to pay. Ordinary life, right? One more question. What's the fresh gossip around? Leoka takes a dynamo-powered bicycle flashlight out of his pocket and places it under his chin, making his face glow with a ghostly pale light. So you like stories, huh? Listen to the dark legend about General Private Nasty. Oh, wait, no, wrong. On the day before the bombs, the general of the local unit ordered one private to shine his shoes. The private started polishing his boots when suddenly, boom, a nuclear explosion. And these two men got fused together, the general and the private. They became one living organism, like a grotesque centaur. People say that to this day... Oh, hold on a second. Okay, sorry about that. Some folks are inquiring about whether or not I want to get intoxicated tonight, so... I try not to get too messed up anymore. It messes me up too bad the next day. Okay, people say that to this day on a moonless night, if you listen carefully enough, you can hear this creature roaming through the wastes. It yells out profanities, threatens to send itself to the guardhouse, and to expel itself from the Red Army. And all this is because of the centaur's front legs belong to the general, and they are in a hurry to fight and to punish the anti-Soviet bastards. And the hind legs of the centaurs belong to the private. He's trying to run in the opposite direction home. One hell of a story. Alright. Cool. Private Chipmunk. Okay, Sticks. You go have fun with a party and enjoy it, man. Yeah. What's nice about the friend that asked me if I was doing anything later on? He's in walking distance of my apartment. And years ago when I've had other people that in the complex, I did wake up on the lawn a couple times. But I don't do that anymore. Besides, he's a dog liker. So he likes dogs, so I could take Lukey, and I always try to be really careful. Because I got to think about him, especially now that he's an old puppy. I don't want him to get all messed up or anything. So you take care, Sticks, and don't pass out or get yourself killed either. That's the same for anybody who's watching today. Go and party as hard as you always have partied and whatnot. Just make sure you make it home. People are actually counting on it. Sometimes we forget that when we get a little too drunk. Ah. And Scottsmith, I mean, why aren't you drinking if you're at work? I thought that's how that worked. I mean, that's what I've been doing for years. You know, you bring in your bottle of water / vodka. You just... No, I never did that. I've worked at places where we've caught people doing that. A hearty, wide, stout man of middle age nods at you and opens the zipper of his weathered stalker jacket. The inside of the old jacket are lined with various wares. The man coughs a few times and introduces himself. Ooh, let's see what he... Oh, damn. Oh, damn indeed. Oh, my. We are friends. Actually, no, let's see if we can get a discount first. Yes, welcome to hell, kiddo. Misha, it's a walking store at your service. You buying? Oh, hell yeah. Only if I get a discount. Sure, man. I can't lose sales. Let's do it. Everything armor piercing, of course. You can't wait to get a weapon for those. Oh, I always need all these. 9 mils, my baby. Need that. Might as well get some of those too. I mean, what the hell? Right? And I'll take your stim. So 2,000. I got a can. And what else do you want? What else can I give you, good sir? I don't really plan on using this. Oh, we can give you 2 more of our cologne. Some of those. Oh, oh, so I cannot wait until you see the mobs in the city. Woo! It's gonna be feisty, eh? Let's see. We don't do. Okay, I want. Okay, I'm thinking I may want to keep some painkillers just in case. What else do we? Okay, I think we'll trade our rubles. Where's our rubles? Rubles. Okay, done. Boop. Great. First, answer some question for me. Sure. What else can I expect apart from talk? Every other damn stalker deems itself a trader nowadays. Why in old times I was a monopolist. Not now, though. Not now. Oh, how I wish to dispose of at least one of those goddamn new merchants. Anyways, what did you want to ask me? Damn! He is ruthless! Do you like trading in these parts? It's terrible. Way back when I had a monopoly, but nowadays every freak around acts like a stoner selling the shitty junk he manages to find in the ruins. Goddamn entrepreneurs, I'm a real professional merchant. These punk take all of my business from me. They are very lucky I'm not a bad person, because if I was, I'd start scheming against all the other traders around this place, driving them mad or paranoid with my extra intricate multi-step plans. Wow, they are really lucky you're not a bad guy. Another question. What can you tell me about the dead city? It's a mousetrap with some really good cheese in it. That makes it extra dangerous. That is rather a very good observation. An analogy, to be honest. Why did you greet me with welcome to hell? You hear these words all over the place. It's an inside joke among stalkers. We used to scare at the newbies to remind ourselves that the dead city is always dangerous, even if you stalk it for